I turned 30. It's very interesting and weird to be at and to say out loud. When I was younger, I looked forward to turning 30 because I thought that that was the time where I was going to be the best version of myself. I thought that was when I was going to be successful and know myself and know the world and, have goals and be aspiring towards something or to be someone. And I feel like I am a child still. And maybe this is funny to some that are like, you're foolish, Of course you're still a child. You're only 30. And to others it might be, oh my goodness, you're 30 and you still think you're a child, like grow up. I don't know. It's a very interesting place to be at. I'm 30 and the woman that I thought I was going to be, I am not. That's not to say that that is bad, but I am where I am. And it's just interesting. It's interesting. Yeah. So, what is the point of this video? This video is to kind of say goodbye and hello to me being 30. When the year started, I wanted to have like a bucket list almost of all the things that I thought I would accomplish by 30, all the things that I wanted to do by 30, whether that was since I was a child or a teenager, a young adult, or to now. I wrote that list down, and I also wanted to do a series the month of August, but life happened, things happened, and so that didn't go as planned as well. And I still felt like I should at least do a video, if not a mini series, I don't know. But this video for sure is one that I think I need to do. So if anyone, I think a lot of family and friends kind of found out that on Facebook I was a part of an event, and I did a poem, and I never shared that besides the event and those that were present at that event. So I thought that I should share that because I think it is a very, not that I think, but it is a very personal piece of my story. And I want to, like I said, I want to say kind of hello to being 30 and goodbye to that child that I was and to that 20-year-old that was still struggling with depression and grief and mourning. And so, yeah, this is where that poem that you are going to listen to is coming from. And so I've not really performed it a lot since, but this is going to be the longer version. It is kind of long, but I did try to shorten it for the performance. But this is going to be, I guess, the original piece. It just has a little bit more to it. This piece is called Bereave, and it is a kind of a take on breathe. Let's take a breath and bereave, to grieve. So, okay. And I do have the poem here because I usually memorize it, but it's been a while. So I'm going to be looking to the side if that's what you're wondering. That's what I'm doing. I'm reading off the screen. Okay. When you fall, hold on to the fleeting night. When it falls, you fold, leaving me to fend and fight, all alone in the cold, cold night. I am standing in the middle of the kitchen where I grew up in. The linoleum tiles below my feet and the flower-petaled wallpaper that is so beautiful. The blossoms, the pink, the ethereal weight surrounds me, watching me, holding me as I am holding in my hands, holding in my hands, holding in my hands, in my hands I am holding a knife. I am 5. With a trip of the feet, with a stumble, a fall, it could be so easy, so simple. With the gust of the wind, a sudden breeze to push, break the hold of my feet, to carry me up, on and over with one push. I think I could, and I think I should. I am 5. My first thought of suicide. It brews over in this place, it brews over in this eye, brews over in it. I am 11. I see the broken phone, your love letters written from your broken tongue. You danced in it. The lust, the staggering feet that wants to stay and leave, that wants both her and the wandering breeze that prances in its gate, to make merry with men's foolishness, the fights, the broken phone, the lies. I stop running with Dad. Mom calls before I make it to the bus, to make utterance, to give voice to her void, to her love, to make known her presence known before it fades all into goodbyes. He is selfish in his love. I see the elder meetings in our living room, the whispers among men, the blur between love lies and love, the affair. I am on shaken ground. We are all on shaken ground. The rage of the wind blows, like the rumblings from caverns hidden deep down inside of us all. The dark comes down hard, breaking cloud after cloud, like thunder, thundering out of her. My mother wounds him, stabs him, cuts skin and flesh in the home that I loved, stealing the quiet of the night. She attempts suicide. The merry facade they built while stumbling around themselves becomes the fumbling of the words my sister is trying to speak. My sister is trying to speak. My sister is trying to speak to men dressed in blue, belted on guard. I see the lights. I hear the sirens. My mother, handcuffed on her knees in her bra and disheveled hair, her mugshot on TV, dressed in a face no longer familiar to me. My mother. I used to wrap my arms in her warmth, come home to her smell, ride in the car listening to Katia, my father. A sun-tanned skin of gold that I loved. The funny, the smiling eyes, his beard that scratched my face every time he kissed my cheek. I miss. Now, I see the yellow caution tape, my sister's blood-stained shirt, and the bathroom floors. Funeral rites and court appearances, news reporters in our living room, paper boats and the smell of coffee and cigarettes. My mother is incarcerated, my father is buried. Shaken from the sweet sun's embrace, I am the orchestra's abandoned note, orphaned. I see the shuffling of the feet. The watchers have come to watch and gone. The walkers begin to walk. The runners run. The dancers even, they dance. Everyone begins to leave, like the clearing of the seats at the end of the film in a theater room. The world moves, unapologetic, unashamed, forgetting. Like the blue sky that greeted me the morning after death, as if to hold me, or as if to mock me. I am 11. In the pauses between conversations, when time is in my hands, when the world begins to wane, the thought of death consumes me. Like a switch, on and off, coming and going. It rides the tides, it ripples in my skin, it carves its place as if not to leave me. I am 12. I am sitting in the passenger seat, eyeing every bridge I see, calculating every drop, which would hurt me the most. I am 13. I pray I don't wake up today. I pray I don't wake up today. I pray I don't wake up today. I wake up. I am 14. I am 15. I am 16. I am 17. I am 18. I am 19. I am peeling skin after skin to find nakedness in the ink, turning the pages of my heart, fist ready to write the narrative, form fitted to fit my tongue that I might speak in a language to help me navigate through the hurt. And somehow, some way, come out alive. Because perhaps this is the moment. This is the moment for which you were created for. When you fall, hold on to the fleeting night. When it falls, you fold, leaving me to fend and fight all alone in the cold, cold night. How did we come this far away from where we started? An empty street